This one right here, this is probably the one that I don't think I'll ever see again if in a million years. Like we were at I think this was a Central Pro-Am. I was practicing for a Central Pro-Am tournament at Grand Lake back in the early 90s. This was, I believe it was a May tournament. In northeast Oklahoma there in Grand Lake, it's sort of in Tornado Alley there, sort of, well, all over my part of the country is Tornado Alley. But you get a lot of tornadoes in Oklahoma, so they're pretty common there. But I have been myself in 3 tornadoes that have killed people in Joplin, Missouri, but I never saw. I was in town when they hit, but most of them were like rain wrapped or at night. So I've never seen a real tornado before. And I was practicing down there for that Central Pro-Am tournament. If you guys, I don't know if a lot of you guys are familiar with Grand, I was running back towards Sailboat Bridge from Shangri-La, which is sort of the mid-lake part of the lake. It's the widest part of the lake, the biggest part. And I was hugging sort of the north bank over there. Bad storm was rolling in. It was one of those deals where you could see those round, puffy clouds, and the sky was just sort of a weird color. And all of a sudden, I'm running down the lake about 30 miles an hour, and I look across the lake over there, which was probably about, I'm guessing 3/4 of a mile away from me, something like that, maybe half mile. And I noted this funnel starts coming out of the sky, this thin funnel, and it keeps coming down and coming down and coming down, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And eventually that thing touched the water and it became a full-blown tornado. Probably, I'm going to guess like an F1 maybe. It wasn't a real massive one, but it could have completely annihilated a house. But anyway, this tornado, it's like I was running right alongside of it for like probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. I mean, it was on the water. The only thing I could see was like water getting sucked up in it. The thing was like white because the water was getting sucked up in the tornado. But it was moving. I was going about 30 miles an hour, and the tornado was moving about pretty much the same speed I was, or more. But it stayed on the water for probably like a mile or so down the lake there, and then it slowly started lifting up. But you talk about a surreal experience. This thing was freaking massive. I mean, as far as how far it came out of the sky, and that out of all the stuff that I've ever seen in tournament fishing, it's like I don't know if I'll ever see that again. I tried to get as close as I could to it, but I didn't really know. I didn't have my bearings real good on the direction, so I didn't want to get over there and get in trouble with it. I probably could have outran it in my boat, but I just sort of stayed alongside of it while I was going there. But it was a pretty cool experience. But I don't know, tornadoes are no fun, guys. It's like a lot of you guys may not live in Tornado Alley like I do.